when Nick Saban retired, we heard all these names as potential candidates to replace him. I mean, names like Dan Lanning and Steve Sarkisian and Mike Norvell, and obviously his successor, Kalen DeBoer. But there was this guy who had won 2 national championships. He had played for 2 more. He had won multiple conference titles, ton of NFL draft picks, great recruiter, from Alabama, went to Alabama, played at Alabama. So by all accounts, big Alabama football guy. Said some things about the NIL and transfer portal that raised some eyebrows. But Chris, was Dabo Swinney never even in the conversation for the Alabama job?
This is what I can tell you. Nick called Dabo the next morning. I think more out of respect. Those guys are close, to let him know what was sort of going through his mind. And I think just to talk to him about where Dabo was in his career. Greg Burns, the one that made this call. And I don't think Dabo was ever really seriously in consideration as far as Greg Burns was concerned. Now, I don't know from Dabo's perspective if at that point in his career he was ready to leave Clemson. He's got a great thing going. He's been there for a long time. That's sort of in his blood. And as much as he loves Alabama and always will, that would have been if he had an offer, I think would have been a tough decision for him. But no, I don't think he was the guy at the top of the list. I think from the get-go, it was the 2 men that Greg interviewed, Kalen DeBoer and Mike Norvell. I think Dan Lanning certainly would have been a possibility. He had a pretty major buyout at that time. I don't think Dan was really ready. He'd just gotten to Oregon, ready to leave a place that had all the resources. I don't think Sark was ever going to leave Texas because of it being Texas and, again, resources. The funny thing is all those guys got big raises. Go back and look at it. Norvell got a big raise. Sark got a raise. So they all did pretty well. But I don't have any reason to believe that it wasn't those 2 men from the outset as far as Greg Burns was concerned.